Vanakkam everybody, welcome to Learning Session with Jay. In this learning session, you are going to learn how to do calligraphy with just a pencil. Yes, it is possible. You can write in beautiful calligraphy with just a pencil. You don't need any fancy tools. Okay, you can do it like a fun little activity right now. Along with me, we can do this together. So let's get into the schedule of this session right now. First of all, we are going to start off with some information about pencils, and after that you will be learning the pencil calligraphy technique, and after that you will learn how to write a word with the pencil calligraphy technique that you learned today, and after that I am going to encourage you to create your own pencil calligraphy project or your own artwork with the techniques that you are going to learn today. Okay, so let's get into the video right now. Okay, let's begin with some information about pencils. There are three different categories of types of pencils. We have the H pencils, and then the B pencils, and then the HB pencils. Let's begin with the H pencils. The letter H on the H pencils stands for hard, which means that the leads of these H pencils are very hard in nature, and they are capable of producing marks that are very light and faint in sort of like a very light grayish color. On the other side, we have the B pencils. The letter B on these B pencils stands for black, which means that the leads of these B pencils are very soft, and they are capable of producing marks that are very dark. Okay, now we have the HB pencils, and you must have probably guessed it by now. They are exactly in between the H pencils and the B pencils with respect to both of these aspects. Regarding the hardness, they have medium hardness on the leads, and the marks, they are capable of producing a mark that has medium darkness exactly in between H and B pencils, and that's like sort of a dark grayish kind of color. When we talk about HB pencils, we must all be very familiar with them, because this is what we have been using ever since we were kids, right from our childhood. And at the same time, we all must definitely be having an HB pencil lying around in our house. So you can go ahead and grab a normal HB pencil from your cupboard, and you can take out a sheet of paper or maybe a rough notebook or any ruled or gridded kind of notebook, anything that you have, and you are set. We can get started with the tutorial. But just by any chance, if you happen to have a B pencil lying around in your house or in your cupboard, I would suggest you that you can take that B pencil and you can sort of give first preference to the B pencil and then the second preference to the HB pencil. This is because the calligraphy effect can be seen to be more pronounced and more prominent with the B pencils as compared to the HB pencils. But if all you have is just an HB pencil, no issues, no problem. The technique works perfectly fine. The pencil calligraphy technique, you can learn it and you can ace it, no problem. You can choose it. But if you would like to have some suggestions, if you would probably want to get one B pencil for yourself, then I would like to give you some suggestions. So this is a Staedtler B pencil. I'm going to be using the 8B for demonstration. You can get a Staedtler if you like this brand, or this is the Faber-Castell's set. It has a set of 6 B pencils starting from 2B and then 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B and 8B. In this set, I am going to be using the 8B once again for the demonstration. So this whole set costs around like 50 rupees only. So this is also pretty affordable if you would like to get one for you. And grab any pencil that you have and let's get started with the tutorial. In order to do calligraphy with a pencil and to do pencil calligraphy, you need to know the golden rule of calligraphy, which is actually the reason behind why calligraphy looks beautiful. Okay, the golden rule of calligraphy says thin up and thick down. You can write this on your notebook. Thin up, thick down. Now take your pencil, and now whenever you move in an upwards direction with your pencil, you have to apply little to no pressure on your pencil and you have to create a very thin and light line. Let me show you. And then thick down. For the thick down, you have to apply heavy pressure on your pencil and you have to create a very thick and dark line. And the reason why this rule beautifully works with a pencil is because the pencil is surprisingly a pressure sensitive tool. You can actually control the amount of graphite that's being transferred from the pencil all the way to the paper by the means of controlling the amount of pressure that you are applying onto the pencil. So re-emphasizing once again, light pressure, heavy pressure, less graphite, more graphite. Thin upstroke, thick downstroke, thin up and thick down. Now let's go ahead and practice these thin upstrokes and thick downstrokes a few times to gain some muscle memory. Okay, dedicate one full row for the thin up strokes and then after that you dedicate the second row for the thick down strokes. After you practice a few thin upstrokes and thick downstrokes, you can combine both of these things together into a wavy shape to practice the combination of both of these strokes to master the transitions. Okay, once you have a good practice of this golden rule of calligraphy, we can now move on to the next section of the video where you are now going to write a word with the pencil calligraphy technique. So let's go. We are now going to write the word Nandri. Nandri means thank you in my mother tongue Tamil, and of course we are going to romanize it so that we can apply the pencil calligraphy technique and practice the word in pencil calligraphy. Okay, now I am going to demonstrate the same word once again with the Faber-Castell 8B pencil. Okay, once again I am going to demonstrate the same word once more with an HB pencil this time. Once you have completed writing the word along with me, now you can go ahead and try writing your name or maybe your favorite word or anything to practice some more words and become more familiar with the pencil calligraphy technique. And now I am going to go ahead and encourage you to create your own pencil calligraphy project, your own artwork that you can create with the technique that you have learned today. What I want you to do is that I want you to choose your favorite quote, any positive quote that inspires you, and you have to create a beautiful pencil calligraphy artwork out of it. And once you complete it, if you happen to take a photo of it and maybe upload it onto your social media, then feel free to tag me at Sol Vervain. Now, I hope you learned something fun and useful today, and I really hope you spent some fun me time for yourself by practicing this technique along with me, and I also hope that you will have fun creating your own pencil calligraphy artwork. And if you like this video, then you can show that to me by giving a thumbs up for this video and tell me in the comment section what positive quote are you planning to take in order to create your artwork. If you enjoyed this learning session, then go ahead and subscribe to our Sol Vervain's YouTube channel and click the bell icon right next to it so that you can be notified when we come up with a new video on our channel. And thank you so much for watching and creating along with me. Until I see you in the next learning session, Nandri Vanakkam.